Stop moving me! I'm in this cage! Ah! Stop it!
Don't see my record. I have a record. I have a number that's currently the record between Casey and I am the current holder. I don't remember how much it is though. But I'll figure it out in a second. Alright, Devin, go ahead. So yeah, we just finished up KFC, and I don't want to change over to a totally different system for one episode. So I just
okay, so that's
nailed it. All right, cool. So join us next time where Devin gets the second attempt. So yeah, so I didn't want to switch over to the Switch for one episode and then switch back to the computer. So instead, I decided Devin's gonna play this, and I'm sure he'll like beat. I'm sure he'll beat where Casey and I like fell, but you know, I'm gonna check right now to see what my score was. Let's see, view channel. 157 subscribers. You're all idiots. When did I ever release the Impossible game? It wasn't that long ago.
Fuck!
Oh, there's the shitty Flash version. Okay, so then the real version is... That was Casey playing it. Did we only do one episode of it? Oh, right, there's only one episode of it because Casey fucking... Her episode didn't exist. And I put it at the end of the episode.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. Yeah, so I had to go poop, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna record by myself then. I was
Damn
like,
it!
I was like, all right, yeah, sure, go for it. But she didn't actually fucking switch the system or press record. So I was like, so all she had was a face cam. So I edited down the face cam and put it at the end of all her like silly reactions and stuff like that, because I think she's super fucking cute. But don't tell her I said that. I don't want her to get a big head about it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I know, give or take, where I failed. So.
All right, I thought I held the jump button, but I guess not.
Yeah, it's touchy sometimes, you know? Shit happens, man.
Mine.
What you can do about it, am I right? So, did you ever actually play this?
Nope.
Okay, see, neither... I think I might have... so, I think I said this during Casey and I's playthrough. But, so I basically maybe only played it like a handful of times back in the day on other people's systems. I never personally had it. Casey's beaten it. Allegedly. I wasn't there, so... You know, she could be lying to me. She lies to me about a lot of things. That was weird.
It's been doing that.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice.
That one seems tricky.
Yeah, I've gotten past that. That's not a bragging. That's just me saying, like, that my point is definitely past that. I know that. But yeah, so, like, I've never personally beaten it, nor really played it very much. Like, I think I've spent more time playing it on the channel in that, like, you know, like 20-minute episode or whatever. Yeah, and in that 20-minute episode, like...
What happens when I drop? Alright, that's what happens.
Yeah, you don't want to go down. It's like, it's just really trying to decide at what points you should just hold the button. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at certain points, you just literally just hold it. And it's like, you're good. It kind of goes with the rhythm of the music, but like, it's like you have to almost preemptively know the next note, because that's the thing, is it doesn't necessarily go exactly with the music. Like, it expects you to have already jumped by the time the note hits. That it's like, see? Like, you were already mid-jump and the note hit. So you have to, like... I feel like if you can get the rhythm of the music down in your head, then you can know what motions to come next. But it also only helps if you can actually hear the music, as opposed to just listen to the guy sitting next to you on the couch who just keeps talking over, so you can't actually hear it all.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's whatever. It happens, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just have to work with disadvantages, you know? A lot of people do. I mean, there's people in life who have way harder disadvantages than us, and I mean, they're doing okay. You know, I mean, people with, like, you know, missing limbs and, like, you know, mental disorders far more severe than the ones that I currently have. I say currently because I'm assuming I'll end up with more mental disorders as I become older. You know, I mean, as well as physical. I mean, physical ailments, you know, there's definitely going to be more of those in my life. I mean, Jesus Christ, you know, I'm already a fucking an absolute mess at this point. You know, I mean, biologically, I probably shouldn't even exist. You know, I'm kind of like a fucking affront to God. You know, but I mean, it happens, and you know, sometimes you just have to deal with what you've been given. You know what I mean? You know, it was funny. I was watching
I was just seeing if I could Hold on.
Dude, like, I could keep fucking going.
No,
I could just keep this shit. Oh, I see. You just want to keep... No, you can't.
Alright, so I'll be impaled by that spike, but I can hold it.
Until
that
those
point.
dubs. Not those dubs, but the next dubs. These guys, yeah.
Nope, alright. So
Yeah,
I can hold it up until that.
It's honestly best if you just don't. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't get
Still kind of amusing, though.
lazy and lackadaisical with it. That's a nice word, isn't it? Lackadaisical?
Lackadaisical?
Yeah, it's a good word. I like it.
Too late.
It's a big word.
Too late on that
Probably too many syllables for you, huh?
What?
What? What's a syllable?
What's that taste like?
What does it taste like? It tastes like knowledge!
Because knowledge is power?
You better believe it.
Never played this game ever in my life.
I mean, you're doing... I mean, here's the thing. Is like...
All right.
Like any other game I have you play, you're probably going to be a master of it by the end of this episode. This is pretty much just how you work. You have for you, the big thing is you have good reaction times. Like that's your overall strength when it comes to gaming, and I think that's why you're...
Damn it! I did it again.
I think that's why you're pretty good at a lot of games. It's because a lot of games are just reactionary based, but your reaction times are pretty surprisingly good. So yeah.
This is actually making me focus. How dare you actually make me try at something?
How dare you make me use more than 1% of my brain to play video games, you fucking bastard. There you go.
I fucking held it
no, it's okay, man. I trust me, I died on that spot a lot. Cause it's just because you keep getting the rhythm. You're like, oh yeah, just keep going up, just keep going up, just keep jumping, and I jumped too far.
And I jumped too far.
I jumped too far, now I got a spike in my asshole. I mean, what I assume is my asshole, I'm a square, so I don't really know what kind of orifices I have. However, I would assume there's some place for intake and outtake.
Just drop, then go up.
Yep.
God damn it.
It's hard.
God, I hate that.
It's a hard part.
The worst part is getting back to it.
Yeah. The hardest part is breaking up. It's a song. Also, I'm breaking up with you. You ever heard that song? You should really listen to it. I feel like you might appreciate the message. What do you mean the message? That I'm breaking up with you. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll go listen to it. Oh, there he goes.
I let go.
Never let go. Damn it, Jack. I'm supposed to let go. I think I got farther than that. I think like you're about where I've gotten though. Give or take. You're in that general area. I didn't get super far, as you can tell. If there's one thing I'm known for, it's not my reaction times, except for my subconscious reaction times. Those ones are actually surprisingly good. Like catching shit before it falls and things like that. Nope. You gotta like,
it's a learning curve.
Yeah, it's like
everything is a learning curve.
Hop once you land on that three-er, you go be like
did that one too late.
a quick little like pause and go and go and go and go 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 pro go. Nice.
Whoop, whoop.
Nice. So, you know, a lot of people just look at this game. It's like, oh, it's just a block jumping onto the blocks, whatever. But it's actually a metaphor for the Cheez-Its you ate earlier, and this is them actually going through the path of your like esophagus down into your stomach and then out your anus. So you know that's the ultimate goal is digestion, and then eventually excretion.
I'm sorry.
Is it excretion? Excretion?
I'm not questioning what you said.
No, I am though. Excretion? Yeah, excretion. Okay, I was right. Yeah, excretion is a process by which
Damn it!
Excretion is a process by which metabolic waste is eliminated from an organism. In vertebrates, this is primarily carried out by the lungs, kidneys, and skin. This is in contrast with secretion, which is the substance may have specific tasks after leaving the cells. Did you die?
Yeah.
I missed it. I must have blinked. So this is what I figure. I figure if all 4 of us at some point play this game, one of us is going to beat it. You know what I mean?
You would think.
I feel like the odds are in our favor at that point. I mean, one of us has beaten it at one point, allegedly. So, so we'll see. No.
Tried letting go, and apparently I didn't do it quick enough.
Nope. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back. More!
Second movie's coming out.
It is.
Is it out?
No, I think it's Thanksgiving. I think it's, because Disney always does a Thanksgiving movie. And I think this is it this year. I think so. Let me double check that. I believe so, though. Yeah.
I'll probably go see it.
I've never actually really watched the first one.
It's good.
I've watched it at work. Yeah, November 22nd. Yeah, it's their Thanksgiving movie this year. Yeah, like I said, I've never really watched it. Like, I mean, like, it's been on at work, but I've never watched it. Like, I've never been like, I'm going to sit and watch this film.
I don't hate it like everyone else does, and I think everyone hates it because it was so hyped up.
That's why I never had an interest in watching it, is because I was so tired of hearing people talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think it was the best one, but I don't think it was awful.
No, I mean, listen, I've never seen a Disney movie that I thought was awful. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I can't think of one off the... I mean, is there one? Probably. I can't think of one off the top of my head. But, yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh! Damn it. I think I've made it down those steps.
I've made it there before.
Yeah, I think I've made it down those steps, and then,
I died in that same spot.
And then died shortly thereafter. So you're pretty much right where I was. Yeah, like I said, I don't think Disney's ever really made a bad movie. I think, like I said, it's just, there was so much hype around it that, like... I was just like, people are so overhyping this that there's no way I'm gonna watch it and, like, be impressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I felt with Avatar. Not The Last Airbender, but the blue people.
Me and Jimmy were actually talking about The Last Airbender.
Well, I mean, that wasn't a great movie either, but, like, I'd rather watch that than Avatar with the blue people. And that's...
The M. Night Shyamalan? No, I'd rather watch the blue people.
No, I'd rather watch the M. Night Shyamalan fucking Avatar than I would fucking watch John Joseph Henry's fucking Cameron's fucking Avatar excursion to Electric Boogaloo. No, I don't know, man. It's just like, that movie was just so
fucking every time.
Like, listen, no argument. Cinematically beautiful. Beautiful graphics, beautiful, like, CG, all really well done. But goddamn, is it fucking long and drawn out for no reason. That movie's like 3 hours. It didn't need to be. There's so much in that movie that could be cut, and I would probably enjoy it. But because of how long it is, I was just, like, watching, I was like, oh my god, when is it over? Like, every time you think it's over, there's like, just kidding. Still going. Still going. Still going. Whew. Yeah, I don't know. That movie just... I'm just not a fan of it. So I couldn't give a cock-a-doodle-doo less if they, if that second one and third one ever actually get released. The only thing that I liked... I mean, like, you know, I feel like, there were things that were, like Avatar as a whole was not a bad movie. The Last Airbender. Mm-hmm. Last Airbender was not, as a whole, a good movie by any means, but it also wasn't, like, a terrible movie.
No, I thought it was terrible.
I think there were things in it that they did that I did enjoy, like the whole, like, firebenders need a source. I like that.
No,
I liked that.
That was dumb.
I liked that. Everybody else needs a source. Why don't they?
To me, it was dumb.
Yes, it's not the canon, and obviously, like, you know,
And how can a nation dominate the entire world if they need to carry a torch with them everywhere they go? All the waterbenders need to do is put out the torch. Boom, threat gone.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I think it made logical sense. I didn't say like it was like a, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that I think it was, like, an amazing decision. It was like, oh, bravo. I'm just saying it made logical sense in my head to be you need fire.
And you say all the other benders needed a source.
They do.
They do?
Yeah.
All the other sources are abundant.
So is fire, if you're fucking a pyromaniac.
It's less abundant than the other three elements.
Listen, I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying it's logical. I'm not saying it's the most logical thing, or I guess that is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it doesn't make the most sense in the context. It doesn't.
Fucking damn it!
It doesn't make the most sense in the context of like, how does this nation who needs a source like that, do it and everything else. And I understand that it's explained within like the original show and everything else, fire within, blah blah blah, stuff like that. However, I'm just saying that when everybody else around them literally has to have the source presented to them, whether it be air or water or the earth itself that they're standing upon, it makes sense that the other nation. It makes sense that the other nation would also have to have the source provided to them. That's all. I'm not saying it's not. Like I said, I'm not saying that it makes the most amount of sense, but like it makes sense in that like. Logistically.
I kind of agree with that logic, but once again.
Oh, I'm not saying it was a good call.
Air is... God fucking damn it. Air is everywhere.
Yeah.
Water is everywhere.
Yeah.
And you can't go anywhere without running into Earth.
Realistically, if you really think about it, at the end of the day, the Earth Kingdom is the one that should have fucking...
dominated everything?
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing stopping them from fucking taking out everybody everywhere. Because there's literally Earth everywhere. Even beneath the ocean, and I'm sure fucking a bender such as Toph would easily be able to fucking pull fucking walls of fucking Earth out from the ocean. She could probably move the fucking continental plates. I mean, Jesus Christ, she was the first one to fucking metal bend. Like, she knows what she's doing.
Because she's a badass.
Yeah, she is. And then there's blood bending. Fucking using the iron in people's blood.
That's
fucking dope.
I love how Zuko was scared the first time he saw that. He's like, holy fuck, how am I still alive?
Oh, you didn't pause.
No, I got distracted with talking.
You almost you were getting closer though, man.
I made it further in the other attempts.
Have you made it past that point?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize you've made it past that, like, pause jump bit. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been too busy,
talking about Avatar?
Yeah, giving my fucking graduation thesis on Avatar The Last Airbender. Man, I wish I was in school for, like, something where I could actually do, like, a thesis on fucking Avatar The Last Airbender. The movie. Oh! Fuck! You hate to see it happen, folks. You hate to see it happen. I mean, maybe. I like seeing it happen. Dude, the craziest fucking thing, right?
Yeah?
Alright, did you see Batman vs. Superman?
Yes.
Did you see Justice League?
Yes.
Okay, so, fucking, not Scott Snyder. Scott Snyder is the comic book. Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder, the guy who, like, originally started the Justice League movie and then, what's his name, took over after the fact. You have to pause there. So Zack Snyder was the guy who originally released it, or was, like, originally working on it, and then everybody's like, release the Snyder Cut. You know, it's been going on for years now because of that.
Sure.
Okay, well, that's the thing. Anyways, turns out he released a storyboard panel that he worked out, and fucking Martian Manhunter was supposed to be in the movie. Do you know who Martian Manhunter is?
No.
Martian Manhunter is literally, like, the last Martian.
Yes.
Yeah, you remember? Okay, you must remember him from the cartoons, right?
Yeah, the cartoons. That's why I remember.
Yeah, exactly. I figured. So yeah, he was supposed to be in the movie. Like, he made the storyboard. The character that was supposed to be Martian Manhunter is still in the movie, but they like scrapped the use of him as like being Martian Manhunter. They still just use him. He's a colonel in the army or whatever. But yeah, like Scott Snyder. God damn it, I keep doing that. Scott Snyder writes the comics. Fucking Jesus Christ. Zack Snyder, he like shared a storyboard thing, and it was like him walking down the hallway, and then you see him changing into Martian Manhunter. And I was like, oh, there you go.
Damn it.
And
that's as far as I've made it.
Yes. You haven't made it down those steps, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've made it down those steps. But yeah, so Martian Manhunter was supposed to be in the fucking Justice League movie. Like, that would have been sick. That would have been so fucking cool. Watch Far From Home. It's out on Redbox and DVD and Blu-ray and all that now. Still good. Still a good movie. Even better now that I know I'm actually going to get a fucking third movie. Thanks, Tom Holland. Appreciate you.
I was about to say, I thought you saw it in theater.
I did.
But it made it sound like you...
No, I said
watched it.
again. Didn't I say again? Could have sworn I said the word again.
I'm focused on this.
Fair enough. No, yeah, well, no, because here's my thing is I was kind of apprehensive to watch the movie. Like, after all that news broke about how there wasn't going to be a third, I was like, to watching the second again, because I was like, I'm not going to get resolution to, like, post-credits and everything, so, like, why bother watching? But then once I found out, you know, that it was gonna, they worked out the Disney deal and all that with Sony and all that kind of crap, I was like, oh, cool, so I can watch it then. and still feel like I'm, like, not wasting, God damn it! Wasting my time.
I keep letting go too late.
There's a gnat in the room.
That one particular jump, I keep letting go too late.
You hate to see it happen.
The worst part is trying to get there.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Come on.
I don't drink coffee. It gives me the poops. I mean, like, I know that does it to, like, everybody, but still. Yes. There you go. Okay, yes, I've definitely made it to this point and maybe slightly beyond it.
Damn.
You hate to see it happen.
Oh my god, it's been
20
20
dude,
minutes?
it's been 20 minutes.
What the fuck?
Alright, so pretty much we've so far all three of us are getting to about the same point. So I feel like I guess we're all pretty on par, because mine was about 20 minutes as well, and I made it to about the same point. So we're all about in the same boat. So one of us has to beat this at some point. Like, it has to happen. Like, I feel like this is one of those games where, like, we just come back to every once in a while and just be like, hey, see if today's the day.
I'm giving it one more.
Alright, yeah.
This is a big boy try.
Yeah, no, I got you. Number 52. Lucky number 52. Wow.
God damn it!
See you guys next time.